Hello guys, welcome to my first video where this will be the starting point where I'll be doing reviews for applications for Android phones. Um, whether be it an old app, a new app, simple app, or even a complicated app. Today we'll be featuring one of the most prominent launchers in the Play Store, which is the Nova Launcher. So I'll be doing a review and hopefully be able to help you choose launchers. This will be my first one. I'll be reviewing a lot others. So let's check this app out. So first you can see that my home screen has a totally different icons, which is one of the core features of Nova, which I love because you can change the icons. So basically you can download a whole lot of icons from the Play Store and get it up and running with this app. And I think most of the icon packs are compatible with this app, although it's not a complete list because okay, so I've used a gesture which I will show you later on. So if you can see that there are certain apps like Memrise or even SiteSync which are not yet let's just say compatible or not yet given a fresh interface or fresh icon from this provider, but well, you can see how just nice and subtle the icons are. So those are icon packs which you can download. By the way, I'll leave the link in the description below so you can check out this icon pack later on. So as you can see, I have swiped up to access my app drawer because I'm using gestures. So I think of note, gesture is one of the paid features of Nova Launcher. So if you can get the paid version of Nova Launcher, please go ahead guys. It's totally worth it because you can use, you can see there, I'm recording my screen. And let's look into the settings. So swipe two fingers down. So the first feature is the desktop itself. So here's the desktop where is the main screen of your phone, where you can set up the desktop grid and the icons, how the icons look like. So for desktop grid, which you can customize up to like 12 times 12, I think. Yeah, I mean you can look at the compactness of the icons in the front, but I'll keep mine at 5 over 5. Okay, there you go. And you can like set a lot of other settings here, like scrolling effects, so the wallpaper scrolling in case if you want a large wallpaper to span across your home screens if you have many home screens. But if you notice, I have only one home screen. And some other simple settings which are probably pretty basic, like adding new icons to the home screen. And one of the most favorite feature of in the desktop setting is that you can lock the desktop here. Yes, you can see you can lock, prevent changes to the desktop. So because sometimes if you're holding your phone and the locks and the screen is unlocked and suddenly that icon is just gone and you'll be like thinking, hey, what did I put at that particular space? And you'll be like, oh god. But with this lock desktop, rest assured your home screen will stay on its own, on its settings, on its appearance, the whatever the icons, wherever the icons are, they will stay put. So you won't have to worry about getting your icons missing or suddenly overlap into a folder. So app and widget drawers, which is the app drawer. So also you can set the size of the grid, and you can set frequently used apps into top rows in case you would like to access your favorite apps as fast. But I don't have that much apps installed at one time because it's just that I don't use that many apps at one time, so you can change. And there's a card background which is I think from Android Lollipop. We have this white colored background as we can see here. So when you go to the apps, it will show in this kind of interface, which isn't my favorite because I like something transparent. So we'll go back there and disable that. And you can search for and you can put a search bar, persistent search bar above the apps in case you want to search the app as quickly as possible, or you can use like mine, pull to search. And also one of the best features in apps and widget drawer settings is hiding apps. So you can see here I have quite a lot of apps installed at the present time, but you can see that I have hidden some apps from view because some of the apps either I do not use them or simply it's just like, okay, so here's my icon pack, min. So I don't want my icon packs app icon to be in my app drawer because it's pretty useless unless you want to check out some of the new icons they provide or whatever. You can always search from, it's not gone, it's not disabled from access. You can just search for it from the search bar and you can access the app. So basically I do not want any of such apps to be present in my home screen, so you can just hide the apps. So you can see the, and then dock is one of my favorites as well from Nova. Okay, for your information, dock is, in case you realize the home screen, we have this top row, sorry, this bottommost row, which is, as you can see, it's movable because I have two dock pages. So you can swipe. I don't want to add home screens. So basically dock is one of the alternative or one of the ways I use to add additional apps which I cannot fit into the home screen, as I had I just like this layout, so I'm not adding more. So I use this dock app and put WhatsApp and my calendar, and I need my Messenger and Google Plus in my front page too, but they are not really that frequently used, but they are used. I mean, they are open pretty much of time. I mean, I will open them at any time of the day, so I want them to be accessible, fast, and quick. So there you go. So one of my favorite features as well, which is dock. So you can set the background to be in either transparent or colored, and you can put more pages, up to 5 pages, but I'll stick with 2 pages, which is of my app. And there are also advanced settings, like remember the position, in case if you open, like for example I open my Google Plus, which is on the second page of my dock, and I want it to stay on the second page, so I can enable that settings. Look and feel is where you customize the look of your icons and the notification bar, like most of the appearance of the general settings, of the general look and feel of the app or of the home screen. So as you can see here, I have actually only 2 main icons. This is my the one I installed from the Play Store. Marshmallow 6.0 is given from Nova themselves, and System, which is from Samsung. And you can reset custom icons as well. So as you can see, you can download as many icon packs as you want and apply it to Nova Launcher. And you can set some other parameters on the icons and animations and notification bar. As you can see here, there's a transparent notification bar here. If you switch it off, it'll be I think, yeah, there you go. You can see that black line, which obviously is not a characteristic of the latest Android, because most of the Android has this material design which combines the color and stuff. So transparent notification bar is the thing to go. Well, that for me at least. So something new from this version, because I'm currently in beta, so mine is Nova Launcher Prime 4.3 Beta 2, of which you can sign up if you want to. I'll drop the link on the description below. In case you want to try out the beta version of this app. Night mode is something new, of which I'm not really sure what it does, but from what I can see, it's like it changes certain things into dark mode or night mode, like this particular app's settings page, which is suddenly it turns out dark, which is, well, it's not really that useful, I think. For me, I mean, it doesn't really change much. Like, yeah, everything else stays the same. And it is a home screen, as is like a launcher, so you don't really see much difference with night mode here. So I think I'm just gonna follow the system over there, so it's just back to normal. So when night mode is used, Dart's theme will be applied on search bar, drawer, and also folders. But most of mine are transparent, so I don't think that's relevant. So here's the thing that I love the most, gestures and inputs. So you can change quite some parameters here, like the home button. You can tap or you can press in case of Samsung or other hardware key buttons, to open or to to open something or nothing at all. So you can launch an app directly from the home button, or you can open shortcuts, or you can choose one of these Nova settings. So I just went to be none, so whenever I press the home button on my home screen, or whenever it'll be returning to my home rather than opening an app or a shortcut. And you can set OK Google Hot Word, which will integrate with Google Now, and the settings will be defined by Google Now, which means you just enable here. Google Now will be mostly active in the background, I think, and it'll allow the OK Google to be executed whenever you say the word. So here's where you can set the gestures. So there are quite limited number of gestures, but honestly, how many gestures do you want to apply, right? I mean, like, okay, so I've set mine up to these parameters, to these settings. So whenever I swipe up, it'll open the app drawer. Swipe down to expand notification, but please note that whenever you want to activate the settings for expanding notifications by this gesture, you have to allow some security settings. Oops. To apply some security settings, due to Android's restrictions. So double tap for the camera, which I replace, instead of double tapping the home button, I will double tap the screen to open my camera. Swipe up 2 fingers for an app, swipe down for any apps, and so on and so forth. So I think pretty much those are the core features which I would like to showcase regarding this app. So see you then on the next episode on other application. We'll see. Drop down your comments if you'd like to see a review of any other apps. Thank you.